Hey guys, it's Mr. MJ Fan 101 Alt, and it's time for my Lego Batman review. And first, I'm going to go over the graphics and audio as usual, very quickly. The graphics and audio in this game, they're basically the same as any other early Lego game. So they're basically the same as Indiana Jones or Star Wars or something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the gameplay, and the gameplay in Lego Batman, it is fun. The combat, it's super simple. The puzzles can be difficult at times, but they're not always really difficult. So somebody who's not, really good at puzzle games, they should have an easy time with this game. There might be some parts where they might be stuck for a little while, but it shouldn't be that hard. Also, one other thing is to complete some puzzles, it usually involves using different suits. You can get for Batman and Robin, you can build little stations and you can get different suits that'll give Batman and Robin different abilities. That leads into another thing, that there is a criminal playthrough. So after you beat the hero playthrough of the game, you can go through the criminal playthrough, which is basically the hero playthrough except through the criminal's perspective, except for the vehicle levels. There's no vehicle levels, I believe, in the criminal playthrough. So basically, the criminal playthrough, it's kind of like a prequel in a way, because what it is it shows what the criminals, you're basically playing as the criminals, doing what they do before Batman and Robin show up. That's basically what the campaign for the criminals are, and also the criminals have their own special abilities to complete the puzzles. There are also other bonus things that the only way you can get them is by playing free mode and switching between different characters that have different abilities. So, not every single thing, you won't be able to get every single thing in the campaign, pretty much. Like, just playing through it the first time, you're not going to get everything. You need to go back and play through free mode with some different characters that have different abilities. That's the only way you're going to be able to beat it. Anyways, also, another feature in the game is that the Batcave is sort of like the hub. Basically, after every mission, unless you click to continue story, you go to the Batcave. The Batcave is where you can buy stuff like characters. You can buy vehicles and special abilities too in the Batcave. So the Batcave's basically the hub. Also, the split screen multiplayer, which isn't really split screen in these Lego games. It's always fun, as it usually is, and it doesn't have the nauseating split screen that the new games have. Like, if you haven't seen a new Lego game split screen, just watch a video. Watch like a Lego Batman 2 co-op playthrough, and you should, at some point, you should see what I mean. It's pretty bad in the new games, the split screen, the way they do it. It's pretty bad. Okay. Anyways, there's only one bad thing about this game. There's really almost only one thing that I don't like about it. Is that there's a lot of details where Traveler's Tales should have thought things through better, or they just should have added more details or paid more attention to the detail. For example, well, there's just some parts where they're straight out getting lazy. Like, when you play as Nightwing or Batgirl, they won't have their own Batarang reticle. Like, when you pull up a Batarang to throw it, it'll show up like with a little reticle, and that reticle for Batman will be like a Batman reticle. For Robin, it'll be a Robin reticle. For Nightwing, it won't be a Nightwing reticle. It'll be a Robin one. And for Batgirl, it won't be a Batgirl reticle. It'll be a Batman one. So that's just one of the examples of where they were a little lazy. And one last good thing is that there's a bunch of collectibles that'll keep you playing this game for a while. So there's my opinion on the gameplay. Now, my final verdict on Lego Batman is I'm going to give it a 9. I like the mix in gameplay with the criminal playthrough and the hero playthrough, and the variety with the suits and the different characters with the different abilities. I still liked Lego Indiana Jones a lot. I loved that game. That's actually the first Lego game that I owned. That's actually the first game. That's the first game I played on Xbox 360. So that game holds a special place in my heart. But I really like it, Lego Indiana Jones, but I really like this game too. It's a pretty fun game for pretty much everyone. The only thing that people will probably be disappointed in is the little details I was talking about. Like, especially Batman fans and really critical people will be disappointed about that. Even people that don't really care about that stuff, when they see it, when they see those details that are sort of weird, they'll be like, there's something wrong here. It's still noticeable. But anyways, good game. Giving it a 9. And the next review will be